So I got an email from Scottsdale a couple of days ago advertising one of their products, and I've got to tell you, I can't even believe they're trying to push this type of silver onto their customers. What is it? I'm getting ready to show you, so make sure you stay tuned. YouTube, what's shaking? Welcome to another episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. I hope everyone's doing well, and I'd like to take a second to thank you for being here with me today. You got a ton of choices on YouTube, and it means a lot to me that you've decided to spend a few minutes here. And your support has been amazing, which of course makes you guys a part of the best damn community here on YouTube, without a doubt. You've all helped this little channel grow, and it means more than you know. So today we're going to talk about this product that Scottsdale Mint is trying to pawn off on silver stackers. Now, some may agree with it, but I think there's going to be many more who just won't. They're not going to buy into the hype. That being said, let's go ahead and roll this thing.
Here's the story.
Alright, so here it is, the latest from Scottsdale Mint. I got this in an email last week, and I just wanted to bring it to light because, well, I think it's an absolute ripoff for silver stackers. The email had this picture, and it went like this. 1 gram Prepper Silver Bars. Introducing the latest addition to our sought-after Prepper series, the 1 gram Silver Prepper Bar. Following the success of our 1 gram Gold Bars, designed with discretion and fractional investment in mind. We've expanded the collection to include the affordability and versatility of silver. Each case represents a set of 100 meticulously crafted 1 gram silver bars, each boasting 999 fine purity, offering an accessible entry into the world of precious metals with precisely calibrated weights. Woohoo. Elevate your investment strategy with the reliability and security of these finely minted silver bars. Okay. And if you're wondering just how small a gram of silver is, well, here you go. The damn thing will literally fit on the tip of your finger. Seriously. It's an extremely tiny fractional bar of silver. And as you know, I'm completely against this stuff. I know some love it. I don't. I'm not a fan. I mean, you've got silver in half grams, grams, 1/10, a quarter, half ounce. I mean, is something like this really necessary? Let's delve into it a little bit and see what we come up with. So as you can see here, Scottsdale is indeed offering these tiny little 1 gram bars. Now, I can't be the only one who sees this for what it is, and that's an absolute farce. Most of us know better than to buy this stuff, but I can almost promise you that Scottsdale will sell a ton of these because folks are going to see that cheap price per gram, and they're going to buy them up without taking a second to add up what it's really costing them. Fractional silver be damned. This just isn't the wisest way to stack silver for any reason, in my opinion. And I'm aware that a few in the prepping sector will be all for these things, and I'm sure the, they're perfect for prepping and they'll be needed when bartering gang is going to argue for them. And they'll say that you can't break up an ounce of silver. Yeah, I get it. What I don't get is why these folks wouldn't prefer the ultimate in fractional silver. So let's offer up a much better alternative. And that alternative? Mercury and Roosevelt dimes. Now, of all places, let's take a look at this APMEX sale page for 90% silver dimes. And if you look at the highest it would cost you, which is by credit or debit, you'd be paying $96.34 for a roll of dimes. It's actually not horrible. And if you know you're 90%, you already know that a roll of dimes holds just over 3.5 ounces of actual silver weight, roughly. Then if we do the math based on APMEX's price, we're paying roughly $26.43 an ounce by going this route. Now let's take a look at what 3.5 ounces of Scottsdale Prepper silver would cost you. This is the fun part. Now if we do the math, we know that we need about 99.223 grams to make up 3.5 ounces of silver. So we'll use that cost here at $4.27 a gram. Multiply 99.223 times $4.27, and we come up with a total of $423.68. Divide that by 3.5 ounces, and we come up with a whopping total of $121.05 per ounce of silver. I mean, we're starting to get into SD bullion pricing territory for this whopper of a ripoff. Look, let's just call this for what it is, Scottsdale. Another money grab. And in my eyes, it's no different from this ridiculous 1/1000th of an ounce silverback from SD bullion. And those are almost guaranteed to fade from memory in the near future because, They weren't anything other than a gimmicky product made for a big YouTube channel. There's no real value in it. It's just a touch of collectability. And the only reason I even own one is because I won the damn thing for free. So now that we've broken down the cost per ounce, I still get that there are going to be some people who'll be behind this, and they're going to argue that fractional silver will help during difficult times, going to be great for bartering, etc., etc. But here's the thing, and look, this is just my opinion. If things were ever to go south with a financial crash, people aren't going to be looking for tiny silver bars. They're going to be looking for ammo, food, water, meds. The list goes on and on. It's great to have precious metals on it. Believe me, I'm all for it. I'm behind it. I believe in precious metals. But I think we have to stay realistic about their effectiveness in a crisis. Some will take your silver. Some won't even sniff it. But are you willing to bank on your silver being a means to barter if it ever comes down to that? I'm not. My thoughts are, and always have been, that metals will be more effective during the recovery stage of a crisis. But if you look at this slide, you can see the huge disparity in price here. And honestly, can you look at this bar and tell right off the bat that it's even legit? You can't ping it for testing. You might not have access to a Sigma. I mean, you're basically putting your trust that this bar is real from whoever's trying to pawn it off on you. But there can be and should be far more trust in the Mercury dimes, Roosevelt dimes. People know there's value behind them, and it's a trusted design that really doesn't get counterfeited much at all. It's too expensive to fake little U.S. coins. So I think Scottsdale overstepped their bounds on these little gram bars. They'll sell. Somebody's going to buy them, and they'll be pretty popular, I'm sure. But I'm not for them, and I absolutely will not partake in buying them. Gold by the gram is one thing. I can almost justify that, but I still won't buy it that small. And Scottsdale really knew how to aim this marketing campaign by throwing in the prepper's angle, knowing that smart stackers are doing both. I mean, I can't completely blame Scottsdale. A company's in business to make money by any means necessary, so they aimed this stuff at preppers, feeding on that fear that some may have. But in my eyes, this was a poor choice, totally a poor choice. Just my opinion, of course. But I really hope that newer stackers won't get sucked into this BS product. Just as Scottsdale has the right to sell whatever they want, I have the right to argue against it and not buy it. It's pretty simple. It's reality. All right, folks. There you have it. So what do you guys think about these little silver gram bars? You think they'll serve an actual purpose to those of us who are prepping? Or should we stick to 90% silver instead? Be sure to sound off in the comments down below and let me know what your thoughts are. I love going through them, so let's hear from you. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. And if you made it this far, well, kudos to you. I'll definitely catch up with you in the next episode, but in the meantime, you know what's up.
What do you want to do with your life?
Damn right. Get stacked. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I am. Oh, yeah. Peaceful.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.